Week 3.
This should be a good one.
Online league
and
chat.
off we go here on EA Sports.
Things been getting heated in this season.
Be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
3rd and 7. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down. The shotgun, it's A-Rob. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
Anytime you cross the 500-yard threshold in a single game, Mike, you're clearly doing something right. They did not have an answer for him or this offense at all last week, and now it's up to this defense to see if they can cool off this hot arm. The good news, they've had all week to watch and come up with a game plan to take away some of the areas that he had success in last week. To accomplish something like that against this guy, it's going to be a lot easier said than done.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1. We're going to run for it with Henderson. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They're going. It's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down. First and goal at the 8-yard line. To throw now. May. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead.
Already. Just perfect offense. This is just a sample of what's going to happen this season.
And we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a long.
No Najee Harris.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the gun, Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is caught on the sideline for the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. It will be 4th down. On the return is Jones. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On the ground is Henderson to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard.
I hope this works. This never works for me with this guy.
May, little pop
Oh wait, they got 3.
It'll be 2nd down.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything.
That's the most he
look
got
same.
all year on that.
Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
Throwing now is May. To the outside, into the hands of McClure. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And off the deflection. It is taken in. And a good shot rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure if the guy who caught it was his intended target.
3rd down, 3 to go. Here's May again. Escaping to his left. The Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Henderson. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
The Steelers' 2-yard line.
Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point now for Borregales. He knocks it through. And the Pats will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Steelers offense get those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive, and then a punt the last time they had. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a screen set up for one. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Rodney to throw.
Oh, my God.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
This returnable from inside is on 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Maynard on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up.
Oh, run it again.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
May gonna look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one.
We're not a screen team, really.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, it's May.
You gotta hold on.
Work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. Moving outside the pocket. Taking off. He's trying to get there.
I could get that bag.
He's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, keeps this drive alive.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Steelers' 30.
On 2nd down, it's May. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's 4th down.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. We don't decide to go for it on fourth down.
Pre-snap motion is what.
Don't decide to go for it on fourth down.
Yeah, Rodgers ain't gonna do that.
They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need 4th down, I have it, so I don't need to get it all on 2nd, all on 3rd. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and that players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Forced out wide. That's Cooper open right side. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. May to throw on 2nd down. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, they need 5. Throwing is May. That's into the hands of Diggs. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His first catch goes for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson.
Goodbye.
There he goes, inside the 30. And he's brought down so close to the goal line. He didn't get all the way. He'll be down at the 1. What a big play there for New England. 41 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense.
All right, check these first quarter stats. Guys, my team. Eric May, 13, 16. Aaron Rodgers, 1 of 6. Travis. I went for 42 yards, took him.
With a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Steelers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Hey, Court.
And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short.
The thing is, New England got that this is like a 0-1 defensive team. Everywhere you look, we got somebody that's tough at a position. On the defense, look at the pass rush with Milton Williams from the Eagles. Fresh off the Super Bowl victory.
Gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
We in full pass. Mind you, this is only 3. I had to trade Kyle Digger Duggar. It's been too long. Just like with Tavi, if he don't step up, I'm going to put him up for trade bait also.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So after 1, the Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Now May on target. Got it from McClure. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. To throw now. May. He's got Douglas going deep. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work.
But it was in his hands.
And set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May.
I'll take that.
Take him down. They got him. The all-pro Cameron Hayward. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Lovely, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, when I watch Lovely, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win 3rd down one-on-ones. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Lovely, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback. He can play H-back. He can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
Here's Corliss Waitman now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line. they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
What did I get here? Yeah.